What are you eating?
I don't know.
You don't know what you're putting into your mouth?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode number 86 of Ignore the Backlog podcast. My name is TheRealPortz, and EvilSpaceBunny is here. Bunny?
Hi.
How's it going?
I'm a little nervous right now because my cat decided to step on my router for no reason. And he's never Hey. Okay, I'm sorry.
Planted on it?
It was like a terrifying moment after having all the internet issues we have, and then Pooper decides to like eat the router or something,
Ooh,
consume it.
That'd be impressive.
I know.
That'd be very
Anyway.
impressive.
Hi.
Yeah. Speaking of
How are
internet, you have some.
I have some.
I'm glad
right
for
now.
you.
I know. It's been
They
a
lent
depressing
you a little
weekend.
internet you've been paying for.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I swear to God.
Should we record like 8 of these today? And
I think so. I think so. Just because,
case.
like, I mean, I feel like the amount
What did
of
you
time.
think of E3 again? We watched the VODs again. Everybody.
It's so sad to watch it, like, not while it's happening and, like, after the fact. Like, I watched most of the stuff during the week, what I could while I was working. But, like, I watched Devours after the fact, and I was like, God damn it, I wish I could have seen chat's reaction and, like, at what everybody else was thinking. And then, like, you know. But I did get banned from Summer Games Fest chat, which was really sad.
Yep.
All because they thought
You
I
told
was
me
a
the
fucking
story,
bot.
but what I like to imagine happened was you were like, Geoff Keighley, notice me, Geoff Keighley. And the mod was like, stop doing that. All right? There's tons of groupies in here. Just shut up.
I didn't even say anything about Geoff Keighley. Fucking Garden Story came on from Rose City Games, and I was like, hell yeah, PDX, let's go. And then I got banned for being a bot.
Yeah. Well, you can't advocate for PDX, okay?
Apparently.
That's localist, so.
Yeah, I can't be a localist. Fuck my life.
No, especially not from your IP. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Jesus. I guess I'm a big dumb idiot. Anyway,
Are you a big dumb idiot that played video games?
I'm a big dumb idiot that did play a couple video games this week.
Okay, that's good. Good.
Yeah.
What
do you
were
want to
they?
go first, or do you want me to go first?
I'm asking so that you talk
Okay.
about it.
I'll talk about it. I played the new map in Devour with some friends.
What the fuck is Devour?
Devour is like an indie horror game. It's a co-op 4-person horror game where you either sacrifice goats to kill a demon, or in the second map, which just was released.
Is this that thing? I think I saw Atomic Twins playing this.
Possibly.
Where you run around and you can get caught by shit, but you can they'll like put you down and you can like pick each other back up or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Okay.
It's interesting. It's very cheesy, and it's very PS1 nod kind of graphics, almost PS2. It's not like the most aesthetically pleasing, but it's also hilarious.
PS1
at the same
is
time.
the best graphics possible.
It's more like PS2, I would say. PS2,
well,
PS3.
that's garbage then. So I'm disinterested. Devour. Your thoughts on the game? I don't know.
I thought it was good. It was a nice new map. We played that for a little bit. Then I played Uno, of all video games.
Oh God.
I know. Look.
Is this Quarks' fault?
No, this is not Quarks' fault. Wait, does Quarks
he's
play
been playing
Uno?
a shitload of it. Yeah.
I don't know how to play Uno, and I'm really bad at it.
I don't
apparently,
because why would you need to? That's like rummy. Like, why would you need to play that?
So
who the fuck is whipping out Uno at a party?
My fucking
dude?
streamer friends. So after we finished Devour,
Did you say
we just,
stripper friends?
Yeah, my stripper friends. No, a couple of my streamer friends. We decided to play Uno for high stakes, where we would donate a gifted sub to each whoever won, basically.
That's high stakes.
Well, when you drop like $70 in it at the end of the day,
what?
a little
Oh
bit.
my God! How many rounds did it go? Holy shit.
And I'm bad at Uno. They only gave me a pity one.
Was anyone streaming,
bad.
or was this like all offline gifted zones?
No, this was we were all streaming it. It was me, Aaron, Levi. Well, Melon wasn't streaming because his computer's still out of commission, so we did an offline hype train for him, which was hilarious.
That's great.
But yeah, I've been playing more Binding of Isaac because not having internet is the worst. And then I found this weird game. It's called Labyrinth. It's based off of a fucking anime, which I had no idea that it was based off of a fucking anime when I bought it. I bought the game because, one, it looked like a good side-scrolling action game. And I'll be honest, it's pretty fucking good. Like, the mechanics and the movement at times could be a little clunky, especially if you, like, start going fucking ham on something and you're facing the wrong direction and you're like, oh, shit, I fucked up. But there's this really cool mechanic where you change between air and fire. And you have to use this air and fire mechanic to level up your, like, ability. And you have, like, this max ability, and when you're at this max, like, energy level, I guess you could say, you could heal yourself and you do more damage. So you want to try to be at max energy for both fire and air at the time. And you want to switch between the two constantly because there's things where you can absorb and gain more energy from it. And so there's all these fucking bosses and they're doing all these crazy things and they're throwing like fire and air at you. And so you're constantly like switching between them and you're attacking and you're just like fucking go, 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 go. And it's really cool and it's really good.
I was going to say, this thing I've never heard of, nor the property of, is like very positive on Steam. Like
very positive on Steam. PC Gamer gave it a bad review, but I don't think that person knew how to play these style of games.
That would be me. That would be me.
From reading it, because it's not Souls-like. It's not, I don't compare it as difficult to like, shit, what's that one game that you played that was
Sekiro?
Really... No, not Sekiro. It's another side-scroller.
That I played?
Mm-hmm.
Why would I play a side-scroller? What?
It was a side-scroller. Oh, shit. What? I wish I could...
Remember one element.
Blasphemous.
Oh, yeah. I played like 10 minutes of that. Yeah.
It's not as hard. I would not say it's as hard as Blasphemous, but it's very satisfying. And
games like that have always been hard. Like Castlevania games are fucking hard, you know? Like,
yeah.
Sort of Castlevania-like, right?
Sort of. Yeah, it is very Metrovania-like, and it's been very cool. I'm going to have to look into the anime now because somebody's like messaging me. They're like, have you ever seen the anime to that game you're playing? I'm like, there's an anime?
By the way, what's the game called again?
It's called Labyrinth.
No, say the whole name.
Oh, I'm not saying that fucking whole name. It's like Record of Lodas, War,
Deedlit in Wonder Labyrinth. With dashes at the end as well. It's fucking crazy.
It's fucking intense. It's a long-ass name, but I've been told it's just called Wonder Labyrinth, and your character's called is Deedlight. And it's very satisfying, and the boss fights are really fucking cool. There was like this boss fight where you're fighting an air element and a fire element, and they're just throwing shit at you constantly, so you're just switching back and forth between the two. There's like a fucking dragon fight, and it goes like almost like sides. He's on the sides, on both sides, and switches back, and then he's like an overhead view, kind of. Well, like from behind, he's in the background. And he's shooting at you from there too, and he's and stuff. It's fucking good. It's really cool. Nice. I was really happy with it. I was kind of surprised because I bought, like I said, it came up in my recommended, and I bought it because of the way that it looked and the way that it seemed to play from my perceived watching of the thing, and it's actually been quite satisfying. So I'm pretty happy with it. Now I get to watch an anime.
Wow. Okay. I mean, yeah, whatever people enjoy. It's cool.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
It's cool.
We'll talk about anime later.
I'm just waiting for doing anime. I watched season 1 of Castlevania. Not that this is an anime podcast, but and not that really is even an anime, but Because isn't it like? Is there another? Can we have a different word for Western animes if we're not allowed to call them animes?
I don't know it. I think they're just called Western animes, but yeah.
That's so weird.
Yeah, like the Dota one too.
So I watched season 1. It was pretty good. I don't really remember anything. I just remember it being like visually pleasing, basically.
Yeah.
But there's like 4 seasons of that fucking show now.
And it's about to end apparently.
Have you watched any of it?
I haven't actually. And I do want to bring up that later on in the podcast because
Oh.
Yeah. There's more coming from that dude. And
there's a
more
dude?
Shit. Yeah, the dude who did Cancelvania.
Oh. The game series.
No. Who did the anime?
It's like one dude?
He didn't do well, he's like the director and stuff.
Okay. It was like his creation or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. It's like all his like writing, I believe, even.
For some reason my brain was stuck on video games are done by one person. Why couldn't an entire animated show? But
entire anime drawn, written, and voice acted
Western
by one person.
anime.
Sorry, Western anime.
Yeah.
Drawn.
Spaghetti
written.
Western anime. Somebody make it.
Oh my God! Can we get
Clint Eastwood?
West of Loathing, the anime.
Oh yeah. I'd be down.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's do it. Let's make a Western West of Loathing. We could have really serious shots, and it's just a stick figure with no expression. Anyway, what did you play?
All right. So I need to be a little real and honest on this podcast.
Words.
All right.
Is it happening again?
I feel like, you know that episode of Rick and Morty where Rick goes into his teenage body, right?
Uh-huh.
And then everyone's like, "Oh, he's having a great time. He's the best version of Rick." And then he sends all these subtle hints like, "Help! I'm stuck.
Help! I'm stuck.
I'm not the real Rick." That kind of shit. I feel like I've been doing that with Dota, where I'm like hinting at everyone that I need to not play this game. Like, "Hey, I'm not okay," and then people think I'm okay.
6 hours later.
People think I'm fine because they're like, "Oh, he's joking about it." But that's just the secret message that I'm trying to get out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I need someone to unplug my like stasis body in another room because I'm not in my real body. My real body would not play this much Dota. That's what I'm saying. I didn't even play that much this week. I played like 6 games, maybe.
So 6 hours.
Roughly, probably.
Yeah,
but that's not crazy. That's one game a night. You know, like not even.
Okay.
But it's still so awful. Like most of the time, I don't have fun. You know what I mean? Like, god damn. Like sometimes Dota's fun, but most of the time it's just god awful. It's awful. And the only thing keeping me going is thinking like I've spent 6 years in this fucking game and I'm still just an average player.
Not
you know
the sunk
cost
fallacy. Don't
not
go
sunk
down
cost, but like shouldn't I have mastered this? Like god damn, like trying to prove something to no one, I guess. I don't know. It's just awful. Fucking terrible. So, you know, I don't know. That'll probably continue.
Do you need me to message the boys in the existential crisis Discord and be like, "Yo, you guys can't let Portz play Dota anymore. I'm sorry. I'm gonna act like the mom that I'm not and say Portz is not allowed to play Dota anymore, and you guys need to stop asking him."
It's not them. So
oh no, there's another
that wouldn't do any good. There's one guy from there. My buddy Jake still plays, but yeah. The real problem is that there's always Dota to watch right now, like pro Dota, and I love watching it, and it just makes me want to play Dota.
I know.
You know what I mean?
That's how I'm with PUBG.
What if
That's
you
how
were
I'm
a
with
professional athlete that had to like not be a professional anymore and never was actually? The analogy is breaking down as I'm creating it. But what if you were like super good at basketball, right? And then, but you also love watching basketball, and so you're watching a basketball game, and they're like, you're like, damn, I missed the courts. But what if you just had like in your garage a full size court and people to play against that were like your level? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You would go out there all the time if they were just always there. If you love basketball, they would do. Yeah, you would just do it. But the thing that esports does is there's always someone there.
There's always someone there, and they'll automatically.
If I want to play a pickup
friends.
football game, I cannot
No.
facilitate that in my real life.
No, but a pickup Dota game, absolutely.
Happens every time. Yep.
PUBG
Whenever at the
pickup
click of a
game?
button.
Absolutely.
Yep. As fast as I can find porn, I can find a competitive video game match.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
They last about the same amount of time too, ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway,
Oh no. Anyway,
I can talk about real video games.
Okay, what else did you play?
I played. So I've been doing good mostly. I sat and played Singularity almost in one sitting. On Sunday, I think.
Oh wow! Okay.
Saturday, one of the weekend days, and it was awesome. I mean, the game. I have problems with that game. Have you ever played Singularity?
No, I haven't.
So it's like a shooter that's set in an alternate Russia where they get this crazy technology that helps them time travel, and not just travel, but also like use it as magic, basically, where you can like disintegrate people instantly because they grow old into ashes, like right in front of you.
Like Thanos snap?
But for one person, and it costs
okay.
you juice, you know? Like, what if Thanos had to carry around a bunch of Snapples, and every time he killed somebody, he had to, like, give up a Snapple? That's what playing this game was like.
Okay, okay. So
and he doesn't even get to read the lid, so it's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, that's the worst part.
It's like the best part of a Snapple, right? It's like...
Right?
Juice, but a lid that's fun. I should do a commercial for them. Juice, but the lid is fun.
Juice, but the lid is fun. Okay.
So, that game has some problems. It came out in 2010, but here's what I'll say. It is shocking how many games will just, like, let you go to ultra wide.
Oh, wow. On your screen?
Yeah. 21 by 9. They're just like, yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah,
okay,
sure.
but actually, Singularity, yeah, I did have to like edit the Windows registry to make that game do it. But tons of games just work. It's awesome.
Wow. Okay.
It's very shocking to me. Fucking okay. Here's the most impressive example. I played a match of Total Annihilation. Have you ever heard of that game?
Total Annihilation. Yes, actually, surprisingly.
RTS from like 98.
Yeah.
Works natively with every resolution possible. It will scale infinitely. It's fucking crazy.
That is crazy.
Apparently it was easy to do back then. It was actually easier to do it back then because they're just like, yeah, like there's no other option, basically. Like the 2D environments just stretch forever. Why not? So Singularity has a lot of problems. Number one, it is like a pick up health and pick up ammo simulator.
Yeah.
And they don't give you the... I played on normal.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't give you enough ammo for a long time in that game. And it is not a survival horror game. It's just an action game where they didn't give you enough bullets.
No.
It's crazy.
That
I
is
think they
weird.
thought they were survival horror, but they were not at all. I mean,
Okay.
the games couldn't pretend to be scary. I don't know. it was crazy. I ran around like this one area where a bunch of waves of enemies come and you have to kill all of them. But you do not. Even if you headshot all of them perfectly, you don't have enough ammo to get through it. And your melee is the most atrocious thing on the planet.
Oh,
So I died, and also I was trying to run away because it's not clear that's what you have to do. I thought I was missing a door somewhere or something, so I Googled it, and everyone got stuck on this area. They're like, I don't fucking understand. And one wizard in the chat's like, fucking dude,
Just run.
It's so easy. Like, all you have to do is kill them. I mean, come on.
Fuck
Like, okay.
off.
All right, it's a terrible game, you piece of shit. Of course you like it.
Of
I don't know anything
course.
about him, but now I do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fuck that guy.
But eventually I got through it, and it had a cool time travel-y, twisty story that almost made sense. So As good as I could ask for.
It didn't fully make sense, is what you're saying.
No, it did not at all. No.
Oh, no.
No. So there, if I can spoil Singularity from 2010 real quick.
Sure, do it.
Cover your ears,
Yeah,
Singularity
cover your
virgins.
ears, guys.
So basically you start this entire time warpy awfulness by saving the main bad guy.
Uh-huh.
From a burning building.
Obviously.
And
it's got to be burning.
Then it's determined you have to kill him. And then you kill him like 3 times and it's like, oh, it doesn't end up mattering. So that's weird.
Yep.
So what you have to do is never save him in the first place. And the only way to do that is to shoot yourself in the head back in time. There's no other way that these scientist characters can figure out for you to go stop yourself from saving him from a burning building.
Yeah.
So you die.
Yep. That's the worst. That's dumb.
Although, you know what?
Fuck.
I just thought of, like, maybe that's one of the bad endings because you can shoot both those scientists.
Oh.
And whichever one you leave alive, they seem to take over the world anyway. So maybe you're just supposed to shoot both of them. I never tried that.
What
I
if
was
you
like,
don't shoot either of them?
Ooh. Then you just shoot yourself anyway.
Oh. Well, it would be funny if you shoot neither of them and then they fight each other and they kill each other.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I'll have to look up endings. I should have looked up endings.
Hello, Activision? I think that's an Activision game. Singularity?
It was definitely published by them. It was a Raven game.
Raven, call me. I can help write a better ending. Sorry.
Yeah. So, no, you know. I mean, like I said, maybe there is a good ending in there. I know there's options. So, maybe I just got the shitty bad ending. But still, it didn't make, like, who would ever think that would be the only way you could do that?
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Just stop yourself, restrain yourself, you know?
Like, just show yourself for
There wasn't even only one shot, because if he saves him, it just sends it back, right? It just resets.
Yeah.
So, like, who gives a fuck? You have as many tries as you fucking want. It wasn't like one fucking battery pack of time juice or something.
What if it just would restart the game over again?
I was hoping for that, honestly. I was like, oh, is this how they do New Game Plus? Like, you just exist in a fucking loop of a game? I think that'd be so fucking awesome. Like,
yeah,
just resign to the fact that endings are fucking impossible and just have an infinite game.
Oh my god. Did we just create a video game?
I think so. I think so. Somebody's developing it right now. Stealing our idea.
Damn it.
We're going to make zero money from it.
Zero money.
God,
Fuck.
Curse this podcast. We should be shouting at each other in a bar instead.
Shit.
What else? I played one more thing and I can't fucking think of what it was. Oh yeah, the game I bought. Remember I said I used my my brother's very generous.
Your very
Xbox
generous
money.
gift card. Mm-hmm.
Empire of Sin. Pretty cool simulator, actually.
Oh, okay.
It's a little rough.
Okay.
It's a little janky. But the mechanics of it all seem to work, and I think it's really fun to be a 1920s gangster.
Yeah.
Running the town. You fucking. It's like Sim City, if instead of building buildings, you killed everyone inside them.
Oh.
And then that's your building.
This sounds way better.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I would want in a SimCity game.
It's super chill, relaxing. You can pump people full of lead. It's great. It turns into XCOM combat when you're taking over places. You don't like that either? Oh, man, we're not selling money on this game.
Nope.
Yikes.
Sorry.
Yikes. Well,
I don't know what it is about XCOM. I've tried so fucking hard because.
Oh, with that game, or do you not like any turn-based games like that?
I don't mind some turn-based, but I don't know that style specifically.
Right.
Fucking.
So you'd play a JRPG, but not a over the top like.
Well,
what?
I don't play most JRPGs anyway, so.
Well, then, yeah, with turn-based, you hate it. Okay. Understood.
Yeah, kind of.
That's fine. You can be however you want to be.
I'm gonna be however I want to be, okay?
I have, like, such a longing to like games I don't like. Like, actually, speaking of the fucking Wonder Labyrinth or whatever.
Yeah.
Me and some friends were talking about about Castlevania Symphony of the Night. And I played that game for
how long?
My old podcast, the Be Right Back thing, because we used to go through games together. Mm-hmm. And that game broke the shit out of my brain. I fucking hated that experience so much.
That's fair.
But the problem is, like, I can see all the merits in people having fun. It's like I'm stuck behind this piece of shit fence that doesn't let me enjoy things sometimes, you know? Like, 2D Marios. I get it. Like, I even like 3D Marios, but I just cannot, you know? Like, I don't know. I'm my worst enemy when it comes to trying to enjoy games that I don't normally play.
I think it's because you also started with, like, mostly 3D games. And you don't have that, like, nostalgia feel for, like, 2D scrollers and stuff like that.
I don't think that's it. It could certainly be a contributor because it's true. But I know other people who just started gaming recently that love that kind of shit. So I think it's more like a personality type thing. Maybe. I'm never going to be like how I can't change my taste. Like, it might change over time, but I can't make it happen, you know?
Yeah. No. That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. Anyway, that's it for me. Played 2 games. That's pretty good.
That's better than me.
I beat an entire game, so
that's
7
good.
or 8 for the year.
I don't know.
Not too bad for not really trying.
I need to pay.
Although
next year.
I don't know.
Next year.
Well, actually, what brought that, like, crisis to mind for me, other than talking about Symphony of the Night? Mm-hmm. Which everyone raves about and loves. And by the way, the soundtrack is fucking amazing.
So good.
The soundtrack I've listened to like 100 times, even before I played the game. It was so fucking good.
Right.
But the other thing that made me realize that was I've finished 2 shooter campaigns in 2 weeks. You know, like one a week, basically.
Yeah.
That genre I could play until there are no more games, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna. Like, I am like,
maybe that's your niche. You're like
starving for fucking shooters. I fucking love
games.
shooters. I always thought it was RPGs, and it kind of is, but I only like RPGs when the story is like absurdly good, and there's not that many of those.
No.
So.
No, there's not.
No. I don't like grinding for hours and hours.
Fuck that shit. I can't. That's why I hate. That's why I don't like JRPGs as much anymore, because it's the constant grinding and just like go. And I'm just like, you know what? I don't have fucking time for this exact bullshit fucking
we're doing
here.
it. I don't have time for this.
Yeah, I don't have time for it.
Yeah.
I have ADD. I can't. I don't know how I did it as a child. It's probably because that's all I had, and I don't have it much of a choice.
There is something kind of nostalgic about, like, not having the option to do anything but one thing. You know, like, particularly when it comes to gaming. I'm sure being stuck on a task at work is not where you want to be. But
no, it's gross.
Yeah, I don't know. Just like every time you think back to your childhood, like, how did I get through this? Like, I've been watching Channel 3, the retro streamer.
Love him. He's so good.
Yeah. He's fantastic.
Yeah, his son's
and
too.
he was like, how did I have the patience for this game when I was younger? And I was like, yeah, because there was nothing else to do.
Yeah,
that's how I was like, patience wasn't even an option. You were just like, this is in front of me, and it's the only thing in front of me, and that's what I do.
Yeah. I think that's where, like, so PlayStation 1, like, JRPGs was like mostly like my go-tos, but that's the only JRPGs that I'm still fond of. Like, I can think of like Legend of Dragoon and Legend of Legaia, and like not even really Final Fantasy 7. It was alright, don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's the best fucking JRPG ever made like everybody else thinks it is. And I think there's much better.
Kind of want to go back to what's that game called? The Studio Ghibli looking thing.
Oh God, Studio Ghibli. You know how many games look like Studio Ghibli games now?
Is it more than 2?
Yes.
Which ones? I haven't seen them.
Like Studio
And
Ghibli?
certainly none of them had done it this well. Ni no Kuni. That's what it is.
Ni no Kuni?
Yeah.
Oh!
I want to go back to that. I've played a couple hours, and I like it. It's kind of great.
It's cute.
I need to just like get high as fuck and play that game.
I think most RPGs that are grindy, you need to be high as fuck or something. Maybe it's because I was.
I don't really know how much grinding is in this game, but I imagine it's a significant amount.
That's my guess. Is maybe I was on Adderall back then as a child, and I just fucking.
Oh, you know what else made me realize this? This was a big week for me hating my gaming. Salt and Sanctuary is making a new game, right? In the Saltverse or whatever. Not to jump into news right now, but
that looks good.
I wish I liked that game too. You know, like I know I'm never gonna because it's hard and 2D and side scrolly and literally tagged with Souls-like on Steam, so I'm not gonna touch it with a 10-foot pole. But I love the art style. It's super moody. It's just like I respect the shit out of that thing. You know?
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's fair. Oh man. I'm actually really excited for that. Okay, so let's jump into the news.
Hell yeah. I know it was a slow news week, but
it was a slow news week because it was mostly focused on games, the Summer Games Fest and E3, which are both still going on currently as we talk right now. Tomorrow E3 ends. But yeah, let's go over some of the big things. I'm gonna start off swinging at Ubisoft immediately. Everybody got mad at them because there's no Splinter Cell shit. And they're actually stepping out of their comfort zone and they're making an Avatar game, which had a lot of people
Avatar
confused.
From the anime?
No, the movie. The James Cameron Avatar, yeah.
Wait, that's even weirder. Somehow.
Yeah, it's very weird. They're making a game in that universe.
What?
And it's an open world game.
Oh. By the way, full disclosure, I caught like 2 hours total of everything that happened.
That's
so
fair.
I am not caught up at all.
That's fair. I watched through a couple of things after the fact. Let's see. Microsoft showed off its biggest purchase from last year and probably in video game history of Bethesda and Bethesda's parent company, which then showed off Starfield at the very beginning with Todd Howard.
Did they?
Huh.
Did they show it off?
I mean, yes and no.
My coworker put it perfectly the other day. He was like, I'm glad that they showed more of Starfield.
Yes.
I'm glad that I know more than I did before.
It's not
but
much.
I still don't know anything.
Yeah, it's not much.
It's in space. I mean, that we figured already.
Yeah. Todd Howard did
there's
say
a little
it's like
mech
Skyrim.
Guy. It's like Skyrim.
That's space.
Great. Thank you for Jesus fuck. Todd Howard, everybody.
Todd fucking Howard, everybody.
He's just phoning it in. How long do you think he's been phoning it in? It's got to be at least 10 years by now, right?
I don't know.
Right after the work was done on Skyrim, he's like, I'm fucking done, dude. I'm buying a Tesla. And
I'm buying a Tesla. I'm going to retire.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to space.
And then they're like, why retire when you can remain the face of the company and do nothing, but still get paid? And he's like, oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I don't know how much he works. He probably works a lot.
No, he's probably pretty active. I think he's trying to make things better, especially since they've been bought by Microsoft and being the lead for the development team. But Starfield is kind of promising, like in the way of Bethesda, that the way that they do things. They did put a teaser for Elder Scrolls 6 in there, which, you know, people fucking had to get their micro glass thingy. What is that? Spyglass? I don't know. They had to get their like spyglasses on and get their microscopes, and they found like a small like island formation, which is like where people are speculating where the next Elder Scrolls is going to be. But anyway, back to back to Starfield.
Yeah, you lost me. I was like, where the fuck is this going?
Yeah, there's like a weird outline thing in one of the shots, and it looks exactly like Hammerfell. Which is where High Rock and Hammerfell, which is like these two peninsulas in part of the Elder Scrolls area. I can't think of the name of the whole fucking continent right now. Why can't I think of the
That's
whole
okay.
name?
You're only talking to ESO players right now, and
pretty
they're
much.
not technically people. So,
But Hammerfell is where the Red Guard is from. That's their home.
okay.
But anyway, so Starfield is the company's first IP in 25 years. 25 years.
Yeah, first new one. Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
And it's
really crazy, actually.
It's really crazy. They've only been doing Fallout games and Elder Scrolls games. That's it.
Wow. That's Jesus.
Right?
I bet they're excited.
I think they're kind of excited. It's kind of
Although to hear it's just like Elder Scrolls is like, well, okay.
well, okay.
You know?
Yeah, I know. It's been 10 years since Skyrim. Because the release date is 11/11/22, right? That's exactly 10 years from Skyrim. And it's been
11.
About 6 years. No, it came out 11/11/11.
Yeah, so 11 years later it would be 22.
You're right. It will be 11 years. Fuck!
Yeah.
Okay, 11 years since Skyrim, and then it's 6 years since Fallout 4. And we don't count 76. That doesn't.
Damn,
just
6 years?
Yes, it's like a single player game
God.
for them.
Life is a motherfucker. Just keeps on rolling, dude.
Right? But I don't know. They did show some stuff. It's just it's not enough. It's not enough. But Bethesda's always kept it like to the chest. They've kept their cards close to the chest.
I'm surprised they said the date so early. That's just
giving themselves a little over a year.
If they don't hit that date, everyone's gonna criticize the shit out of them.
Oh yeah, because it's their
because it's
date.
already been in the dark for like 8 years. Like just leave it there until it's for sure as he's done. You know?
Yeah.
Maybe they're confident. I don't know.
I don't know.
I bet Todd Howard really wants to hit that date because it's a very important
a very specific
date to him.
Yeah, because it's Skyrim's date. Yeah.
But you know, how many articles are we gonna see about crunch? You know what I'm saying? We'll see.
Probably a lot, but also
that's 2022's problem.
2022's problem, exactly. That's future EvilSpaceBunny and Portz's future dilemma to talk about. But Microsoft did also release some more stuff from Halo. It looks a lot better than what it did when they released that stuff last year?
It reminds me of the Sonic, when they had to redo Sonic's face.
Yeah, exactly. So
good job. They did a good job.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a 360 game. It still looks like a Halo game, which is kind of that cliche look, as much as I hate to say it. And the big thing that they did remind everybody is that the online gameplay is going to be free to play. So if you have an Xbox, you'll be able to play for free online. Because I think it's stupid that you have to pay an additional fee to play a multiplayer game online, but whatever. Sony gets away with it, and Xbox got away with it for so long. On top of that, they did announce a release date for it, which is November 2021. So it'll be out this year, which is neat. Then we're just
a lot of games were announced for this year that I was surprised by.
Oh yeah, who surprised you the most?
The most?
Yeah.
I can't think of them right now. I guess Redfall was surprising.
Oh yeah, Redfall.
Because that literally got announced here.
Yeah, it just came out of nowhere, and that's being done by Arcane Studios.
Yeah, which is neat, but here's what I have to say about that, which is looks kind of awful.
I don't know how I feel about it. I just watched it.
The reason I think it's awful is Arcane builds worlds and an aesthetic and just like a cohesive thing.
Right.
This looked like Fortnite skins meets 8th grader just learned what vampires are. They literally make Edgar Allan Bro joke in the fucking trailer.
Yeah, it was
It's
pretty
awful.
cringe.
It's atrocious. Was not a fan.
Yeah, it was
Probably
pretty
will
cringe.
not pick that up.
No. Let's see. What do you think about Age of Empires 4? Again.
It looks a little generic, kind of. I hope it's good. I don't know. They didn't show it for that long, or at least what
No.
I saw was not long.
No.
I'm worried that it's coming to consoles a little bit.
Probably.
That usually, well, it is, but to the Xbox, and there is a temptation to dumb things down for the console user base. I hope they don't really do that, but I don't see a way around it. So
No.
we'll see. I'm optimistic still, even though it doesn't sound like it from my voice.
Fair enough. Did you see Outer Worlds 2 is happening?
You can't possibly imagine the seething rage that I felt at that announcement, Bunny.
I saw it and I'm like, oh, Portz is going to scream. I bet you he's screaming
guys who
right
made
now.
it,
Uh-huh.
one of the guys who made it, I forget his fucking name, but
Mm-hmm.
on Twitter he was like, I still can't believe they let me do this. I wanted so bad to be like, we can't fucking either,
Oh.
dude. But I'm not going to shit on his day like that. Like, good for him.
Good for him. I still hate him, but good for him.
I don't hate him. It's
okay.
Get your money where you can, you greedy little bastard.
Wow. Hostile. Battlefield 2042.
Here's what I'll say about that.
Okay.
Shockingly, I kind of want to play it. And this is coming from somebody who's never really liked that series.
Really?
But I think it has more to do with me and the current time that I'm in than the game itself.
Okay.
I think I've never even had the thought of multiplayer immersion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, multiplayer is competitive.
Very.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
But I was like, actually, Battlefield's kind of like you're supposed to feel like a lone soldier in like this big battle. I was like, oh, maybe it'll. Battlefront 2, the new one, kind of felt immersive in multiplayer for the Star Wars universe. So I was like, maybe I could, just. It's so difficult being like a, Call of Duty player from the 360 days.
Yeah.
To like sit back and not be the biggest part of the battle, but that is more what it's like.
Yeah.
Like
It's
you don't have a 30-0 fucking score or whatever. So
yeah,
I think I might be ready. I mean, October's a long way out.
Right.
I can't believe how long 4 months feels from now.
right.
And all the time, just like 7 days from now feels longer than it did. Than like last year did, kind of. It feels crazy.
Fair.
But yeah, I hope it's very good. I like the idea of like Sim City style disasters happening in the middle of multiplayer.
Right.
Matches.
It kind of made me excited. I haven't played Battlefield since Battlefield 4, and that's when I ran something awful server for it. And yeah, so like my old TF2 clan, when we started like shifting games and TF2 was losing popularity and we were getting bored with that, we decided to join a something awful community, and then eventually we got up a server, a 64-man server, and had that going for a long ass time, and we were just, it was fucking huge. But before, like, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 months into that game, I got bored. So but it's different. It's definitely different than Call of Duty.
Oh yeah.
For sure. So it's definitely a different feel, and I think I like Battlefield a little bit more than Call of Duty personally. But I do want to play it, but I also am like, if I get into that, it's gonna be ham like PUBG was and stuff, and so I don't know.
See, that's the opposite of the way I want to handle it. I want it to be like
Casual.
the most casual experience of my life. Like,
fair enough.
Like I get into the same mindset of like playing Stardew Valley when I put in that game. It was just like watching the chaos happen. And part of this is like, I know it's gonna look really fucking amazing on this computer and monitor. Which is not a good reason to buy a $60 game. But
No.
you know what?
I mean, if it
Fuck
makes you
it.
happy, if it makes you happy at the end of the day, then fuck it. Do what makes
That's
you happy.
a great
right?
point.
Right?
That's a good point.
Right?
Yes, I will do what makes me happy all the time.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Did you
Fuck
see?
yeah. Also, I don't want to buy that many games this
I
year.
don't
It
know,
seems
there's
like
a lot of games.
most stuff. I'm like, I don't care. It's, yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. There's also Shadow Warrior, which is basically a Doom clone.
They're making another Shadow Warrior 3.
I don't know. I think it is 3. I saw it.
I played the first one. First one was pretty good. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
I didn't end up thinking to myself that I wanted more of it though.
That's fine. It wasn't.
But it's a shooter,
not like
so
Doom.
I'll probably play it.
Yeah, there you go. Back for Blood.
I don't remember what that is.
What? The Left 4 Dead
Back
people?
For Blood? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I have a
How dare you.
strong feeling.
How dare
I have
you?
a strong feeling that sort of novelty is over. I don't think that game is going to like have the staying
dare
power
you.
we all want it to. Okay.
How dare you?
Prove me wrong. I'd love to be
I'm
wrong.
excited for it.
Because I would love to
excited.
relive Left 4 Dead 2. I fucking loved that game.
Uh,
But going back and playing it now, I do not enjoy it.
Okay, fair enough. Elden Ring, which made Geoff Keighley make an adorable giddy face and was really smiley about, and I just fucking fell more in love with him every passing moment.
Oh, is that what that face was from?
Yes.
It's funny because
so
he knew it was
adorable.
coming. Like
He was so excited leading up to that moment,
know.
and watching him get excited.
I mean,
like,
he's got to feel pretty good
Yeah, nobody knew it was
being
coming.
like, I got this over E3. You
Yeah,
know?
he
Like,
got that over E3.
it's pretty good.
He was like super
fucking-
excited.
That was the thing everyone wanted. Like,
Yeah,
that was the thing
yeah,
for this year. It's crazy.
yeah.
It's crazy.
Everybody's like fucking stroking their goat over this one.
Yo, and that horse jumped a whole mountain. Did you see that? What the fuck is going on in that game?
No. And then everybody's getting excited over the new tall lady who fucking skewered a man. It was like, move over, lady from the
Yeah.
village.
I still don't think I'm going to play it, but
I know, it's definitely not your jam.
I'm going to be happy for other people.
Well, I scream and cry into it.
Look, I almost had fun in Sekiro, you know?
Almost.
maybe.
Are you sure? One of my favorite clips of you is just you screaming and you're turning bright red.
My favorite clip from that is when I did the same thing that you're describing, but then I also turned my chair and it hit my desk and a bunch of beer. You could hear a bunch of beer bottles fall over.
Oh no. Life is Strange is also getting a new game, which I know how much you love that game.
I feel bad because I know one of the voice actors really well.
Oh no.
And I don't think she knows how much I hate the game.
Oh no. Don't tell her. Don't
I'd
tell
like
her.
to keep it that way. Yeah.
Final Fantasy 1 through 6 is getting remastered, which makes me excited and happy.
Okay. That's coming out in 2082.
Yeah, probably. Did you see the Guardians of the Galaxy game?
You know what's funny? So I closed out of the E3 tab
Yeah.
800 times
Yeah, that's fair.
just to go do other things. And I came back and watched an ad for that game.
Yeah.
So my experience with it was as an ad and not part of the E3 show. It looks awful. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Bad.
do you remember the Marvel Ultimate Alliance thing they did
Yeah,
for the
it looks
Switch?
exactly
It looks
like that.
exactly like that. What the fuck are they doing?
It's Square Enix.
Do they have 10-year-old fucking assets they
It's
have to
Square
ship?
Enix.
Like, what is happening?
It's gonna be so bad. I think it's
Didn't
gonna
Square
be terrible.
Enix do the fucking Avengers game?
I don't know who did the Avengers game.
It was Square Enix, right?
Oh, was
or
it
Crystal
really?
Dynamics. No, it was
No.
Crystal Dynamics. It was like the Tomb Raider people. That's right.
Yeah. It's just
I just don't fucking get it. You know?
No, it is published by Square Enix. It is. Oh no! It's gonna be bad.
Well, it looks bad. It looks way worse than
terrible.
even the Avengers is. It's pretty bad.
It looks.
It looks like a
terrible.
360 game
It
for
looks-
realsies.
yeah, it looks like a 360 game.
Yeah.
Let's see. A couple other weird little things. Did you watch any of the Devolver's digital thing?
No, I did not.
Holy fucking shit.
Was it good?
Oh my god, it was meta as fuck. Okay, so it starts out by them reviewing all of their old stuff, and then it's a salesman turning off the TV and being like, this is all the things that we could do, and blah, 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 blah. And they're pitching it as none of that actually happened, and that's a sales pitch, and it's just meta AF. And then one of my favorite things was, like, the way that they talk, they're just so angry, and they're all screaming, and they're all swearing, and, like, the main lady, she's like, put down the coffee and talk to my face. It was so... I fucking love Devolver Digital. Like, absolutely. They're one of the most weirdest and fucking creative publishers, and they do this weird-ass shit to bring all this attention to them, and I think it's really fucking paying off for them because they're picking up all these fucking awesome little companies.
Careful.
What?
Careful.
What?
You're going to put them on too high of a... Careful,
I
Icarus.
can't.
Careful.
You're right.
It's going to come out like next year that they're diddling all their employees.
Oh, no. Don't say that. Don't say they're the next Ubisoft or some shit like that. But, yeah. And their whole thing was, like, about monetization, baby. And, like, they're going through the thing. They're going through their, like, studio and stuff. And they're just talking. It's really fucking funny. And it's just meta as fuck. And I'm like, God fucking damn it. I didn't think they could get any weirder. And then they just took it to a whole new level. And I'm like, fucking A. Love them. Then E3 did announce a bunch of games that are getting ported to consoles, Hades being one of them, which I think is kind of exciting, but less games are coming to the PC. Still looking at you, Sony fucker. Microsoft showed off the mini fridge. Did you see that?
I kind of want one.
I know you do.
I kind of want one.
All of my friends who were excited for New Worlds got to see the Lost Ark instead. I have 4 friends that were all playing New Worlds, raving about New Worlds, and now they're all playing the beta for Lost Ark. And they have...
Is Lost Ark the Diablo-like?
I don't know exactly what it is. I thought it was an MMO, but, like, everybody's like, oh, this is going to replace New Worlds for me. And I'm like, okay, sure. Whatever.
It's a Diablo. It's like a Korean Diablo, basically.
Yeah.
I think.
It looks really good. Razer had their fucking segment in E3 today. They have a laptop coming out with an AMD and a 3080 in it.
Yeah, I looked at that. Where is the 3080?
I don't know.
Like, what?
Is it tiny? Did they make micro, like, universes?
How?
Like, I don't know. They have to have a
There's a bunch of people in there stomping on cubes.
Yeah,
to make it
stomping
go.
on. Fuck.
The thing is, like,
Flip-flam.
how is that not burning through the fucking earth?
It's probably
how hot
melting.
it is.
It's gonna melt off your legs.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
would think so, right? I mean, they make those laptop trays, but then it's like, do you really want your laptop to be more like cumbersome?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Laptops
to me have not been a thing for a long time, and I don't see myself going back.
Mine is a video player that sits under my dresser until I go night-night.
Yeah. Yeah. When I was super into RuneScape, it was like my way to do that in the living room while I watch TV, basically.
Oh, there you go. There you go. I mean, I stream on it because, like, when I do when I do my food streams, it's perfect.
Oh, yeah, Fabian's done that. Yeah.
But yeah. And also, they have a really neat charger that's coming out, and their RBG masks drop this year at some point, the Hazel Project. There's no actual release date or how much those things still cost. But yeah, what are you most excited about, I guess?
Blanco's Block Party.
Blanco's Black Party?
Yeah.
I don't think I saw that.
Oh, Bunny, it is
sorry.
the end of times.
I'm sorry.
It's fucking, man. Let me just read some live thoughts I had
Do it.
while it was going on. These are random and not. They were just, I typed them as I thought them.
Okay, okay.
Is anyone watching E3 right now? There's a game about NFTs that is just an embarrassment. It's literally like you can get rich playing this game because your characters get more valuable as you play. Buy shit in game with crypto.
Oh, no.
Blockchain.
Oh, no. no.
You own your assets. Bring them into different universes. I don't know what's going on. I think I'm going to invest. Imagine if I owned my sniper set in Dota and it was like 9 out of 150 provable scarcity.
Oh my god.
Deadmau5 had this to say. Blankos is a safe haven for street art. I am sold. Somebody said the words Roblox-like.
Okay.
Roblox-like.
Yeah.
I got a drop for a Blankenstein Blanco.
Nice.
While watching. It was fucking incredible. I mean,
wow.
What do you not know about the game now that I've said those words?
I don't know why I'm not
Is it
investing.
everything? Is it like...
Why am I not investing?
Is it not a video game? Does it seem like maybe it's not a video game? Does it seem like maybe it's a scam for the elderly?
Oh, man. What if it's a scam for Zoomers?
It probably is.
Yep.
I mean, Jesus Christ. The entire fucking segment they spent talking about the monetization and how the business works.
That's so stupid.
Who goddamn does
Who
that?
gives a shit about
Like,
monetization
the selling
and the
point is the
microtransaction?
money. Well,
That's
well,
the
because
selling
it's
point. Is
you
the
can make money.
microtransactions?
You can make money. That's the selling point. I mean, no matter who
You
makes
know who
money,
tried to
they're
do that
gonna
in a
make the
video
money.
game was Diablo 3, and
Ooh.
look at how well it turned out for them.
I know. Literally, NFTs are... You can pay for your cryptocurrency. You know what I mean?
Stupid.
Like,
Stupid.
They had like a 40-minute segment on E3. And by the way, E3 switched from special events to that game's fucking tag on
God.
Twitch. Disgusting.
No.
Disgusting.
No. Okay. That's gross. I don't want to play this game.
Yeah, so I'm not excited for that game, if you can't tell. I don't know if I was coming
Fair
across
enough.
that way
Fair
or
enough.
not, but fucking disgusting. I literally, like, I used to be so pro the game can monetize how they want. It's their business, like, whatever, vote with your wallet. No, fuck all that. Fucking ethics are dead. Burn it down.
Okay. That's fair. I have some good news, maybe. Kind of. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. The two games that I'm kind of excited for are both indie games. You know me. One is called Replaced. It is a fucking pixel art, gorgeous, weird-looking game. And the music immediately hit me.
Ooh, like that.
It's like cyberpunk looking, like dystopia. It looks really good, and the music just immediately hit me when I was watching that. I was like, holy fuck, this looks really good. And then there's another game called...
Wait, hold on. The beard that's on this guy in the intro looks exactly like the way I remember the beard from the guy from Full Throttle. Did you ever play that LucasArts game?
Yes.
It's fucking... God, I want to play it just for that. It does look awesome, though.
It looks really good. I just...
Like, what is this depth of field they have going on?
I don't
it's
know.
such a good...
It's so cool, though, right? It's
like
different.
trolley camera that's like on the other side of the street. It's so weird.
Yeah, it's very odd. It's like down at the bottom of the
I'm putting
street.
this on my list.
Yeah, I put it immediately
Shit.
on my list. I was really fucking excited. Really excited. The other game that I'm excited for, which might interest you and Fabian possibly, is called Bear and Breakfast.
What?
You are a bear.
Oh, okay.
And you run a bed and breakfast. And it's very Stardew-like. And it's very cute.
Well.
And you're a bear. Did I mention you're a bear?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just...
I guess Stardew is the connection for me. I'm not like super into bears. I don't know if I gave that impression. I don't know if there's like a... you never know how people perceive you. Maybe I've talked about bears one too many times, and now I'm just the bear guy.
Now
to
you're
like
the
a bunch
bear
of people,
guy.
But
Okay.
You never want to be the animal person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the blank specific animal. Like it's the horse guy. Like you don't want to do that.
It's the horse guy.
I help him not. Yeah, that guy's like way too into crawdads. You know, like I don't want to be that guy.
It's the fish guy.
That's just not good.
Okay. Anyway, yeah. You guys out there listening to us, what was one of the things you're excited for? What disappointed you?
If you were an animal kind of guy, what kind of animal would it be?
I'm a cat guy. Shit. Oh no, it's happening.
Oh no.
It's fine. Anyway, let's go over the last couple little things we have real quick here.
Yeah.
Intellivision is a very old video game company. I'm sure you've never heard of them because they're from the 80s. They competed with Atari. But they...
Never heard of that either.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, so they competed with Atari. They're old school. And they kind of branched off, did their own things, and started just mostly doing video games and other things. Now they're trying to captivate old school gaming and couch co-op. And they have a new console coming out called Amico. And it's very simple. It's a very simple game thing.
Someone immediately explained to me why this is not the Ouya over again.
It's not the Ouya. If anything, it's the Wii and the Wii U. So they'll have both physical copies of games and digital copies of games. It's very simple, like motion controls. The controllers look almost like phones. They have a touch screen.
Motion control?
Yeah, like the Wii. And they have like...
Is that what they think the peak of fucking co-op gaming was?
I don't know, but they do have like... They have dice games.
Fucking
they have
Wii Sports? The only game played on that platform?
They have card games. They have they have like bowling games. They have like cornhole?
Oh, great. You literally just named the fucking Wii
This
Sports.
is literally couch co-op. This is exactly what they're trying to go for. It's going to be a cheap system.
Great.
It's going to be real simple. This is for like people who are like not necessarily always gamers, but like you want to have a party machine basically, and you have friends over and you want to do something like that. But the cool thing about this is there's no microtransactions. They already said to all their developers, no microtransactions whatsoever.
Okay.
Which I think is great because I fucking...
That's fine, but it doesn't make their games or their console good.
I mean, they're trying to captivate that old school.
Mark my goddamn words. It's gonna fail.
Probably.
It's headed for ruin. We've been down this path before. Not the motion one second time around. I guess maybe people were into that enough.
I don't know.
It feels like if this launched right before COVID, that would have been fucking
absolutely.
Perfect.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I don't know. But like a couple neat things that I did like about it is like everything is sorted to the controllers. So like if you take your controller over to somebody else who happens to have this god fucking odd machine, you can put your controller to their home, and then you take out your controller again, and then you can play your games on their system. So like to capture that old school hauling around the old fucking system and your games. I remember taking over my Super Nintendo to a friend's every time I would spend the night there. And like having to haul.
Looking back, that's kind of a light haul, huh? Compared to the shit we got now.
Oh, I know. Imagine my 3 monitors, my fucking tower, my microphone, everything.
I used to bring my computer over to my buddies every weekend.
Oh my god, the old school
every
LAN
single
party.
weekend. It was fucking incredible.
Oh.
I loved it too. You know.
Yeah.
That's how stupid we were. You know, we didn't know.
No. But yeah, I just thought it was
that it wasn't worth having him in the
room.
No.
Absolutely not. But I don't know. I kind of liked it. I just thought it was cute, and I guess I wish them sort of good luck.
Look, I wish everyone luck, but unfortunately, that means that some people don't get it, and they're gonna be the ones that don't get it. Unfortunately,
right. It happens.
That's all.
It happens.
You know.
So
I don't wish ill on anyone, but I'm not in control of that.
But we did talk about this a little bit at the beginning of the podcast with anime and stuff, since Valve is doing it and Cancelvania is a thing with Netflix. The guy who did Cancelvania, let me see if I can. Cancelvania.
And we live in a society or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
right. Shit, what's his fucking name? I thought I wrote it
I
down,
do
but I
not
guess I
know.
didn't write it down. Anyway, he's taking an Ubisoft DLC, which is very weird, but I heard it's like one of the best from Far Cry. He's taking the Far Cry DLC about Captain Laserhawk, and it's going to be called Captain Laserhawk, A Blood Dragon Remix. So there's a trailer for it, and it actually looks...
Did you just introduce this by saying it's a DLC featuring Captain Laserhawk?
It's the DLC that features Captain Laserhawk, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know. It's
Just
Captain
call it
Falcon.
Blood Dragon. What the fuck?
know.
No one knows who the fuck that is.
Yeah, but like it looks really cool, and I was actually
It's all in the
kinda surprised.
80s nostalgia bullshit. I
Yeah,
don't give a fuck
fucking
about.
retro new wave, baby. It's my jam. Also,
Yeah.
Netflix released the teaser for the Cuphead show. Did you know that Cuphead is being turned into a TV show?
I did not.
And
I think I heard somebody mention it, but I thought it was a joke.
nope. The best part
That's
is
Weird.
Wayne Brady is gonna be King Dice.
What?
Yeah, dude.
Wait. Okay. Wayne Brady is the improviser.
Yes, Wayne Brady, the improviser.
For some reason, I
Wayne
was
Brady
getting him
gonna
confused
have
with
to
a
choke a
basketball
bitch.
player. What's the Miami Heat guy's name?
You know how many?
Isn't he Wayne something or Brady something?
That's Tom Brady
know.
is the football player.
No, I was not thinking of Tom Brady.
You're killing me over here. I'm still dying. Oh my god.
Okay, so Wayne Brady is gonna be what now?
He's gonna be King Dice. He's gonna be the guy with the dice head.
Interesting.
I think.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think he'll be a really good King Dice. So watching the trailer with him with it was kind of exciting. I was like, oh god, I fucking forgot how much I love the artwork from that game. And to be seeing it like this is kind of cool. So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
That's cool.
Yeah. I guess I gotta watch more anime. Shit. You're fucking watching
I'll
Cancelvania?
probably give that a watch. I love the art style. It's like the only draw to that game for me. And the music, I guess.
Yeah, the music's really good. But
I'm Mr. King Dice.
I'm Mr. King Dice. Anyway, I don't think we have time for the other thing that I wrote down here, but maybe we could talk about it next week or something if there's no news.
Say it quick like an auctioneer.
If we have time, do you see that game companies of the future? We don't see many IPs anymore, and I feel like big game companies, as they continue to do their thing, that are safe, like Activision rebooting shit over and over again. Bethesda finally taking the leap with Starfield, its first IPA in 25 years. Meanwhile, companies like Devour continue to pick up and elevate all these smaller companies with their new original ideas. Do you think that we will see bigger game companies continue to do safe games? Or will they go like Icarus out like why did I say Call of Duty? CD Projekt Red.
I just want a Bethesda IPA. I don't know what that would taste like exactly, but
Did I say IPA?
sounds good.
I said it too fast.
Yeah,
Shit.
you did. Yeah.
First IPA. Maybe I'm thinking
yeah,
of
I
beer
don't-
shit.
No, I wasn't comprehending what you were saying. And we can save it for next time. It's fine.
Good.
But people will have a peek to whatever the fuck it is.
I guess I'm not a good auctioneer. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, I was
failed you.
just like looking for rifts. So, or riffs,
Oh.
not rifts.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. We've
Uh-huh.
entered no being able to talkie zone.
Yeah,
so
no talkie zone.
we should skedaddle.
Skadoodle. It's time to end the
Skadoodle.
podcast. Don't forget to follow us on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram at EvilSpaceBunny and TheRealPortz, and our podcast at Ignore Backlog on Twitter.
I think Bunny just thinks of an auctioneer is like a robot.
He is a robot.
And it's like William Shatner.
Oh shit, it is William Shatner. Fuck.
This is the news.
This is the news with Ignore the Backlog podcast.
It makes all the difference.
Good night,
Freeman.
everyone. See you next week.
See you next Tuesday, fuckers.
Wow. Okay, I'm hitting stop.